Hey y'all, in this video I'll be showing you all my very first time applying a dip pedicure at home. Also, I'll be sharing a short review on how I felt about the entire process and whether or not it's even worth it. After prepping my feet and shaping my nails, I'm going to start off by buffing down the surface layer of my nails. This is a key step in long-lasting nails. Next, you're going to dehydrate your nails with an alcohol-based cleanser. I'm simply going to use alcohol for this step, but you're best off using a non-acetone nail polish remover. This pretty much has the same exact ingredients as nail dehydrators sold in store for a fraction of the price. Also, this stuff is essential in preventing the acrylic powder, aka dip powder, from lifting. You'll then apply a base coat. Make sure you apply a thin layer of the base coat to prevent any lumpy, uneven, thick nails and to remove any base coat that has gotten on the skin before applying the dip powder. After applying the base coat, you're going to quickly apply the dip powder over the nail. Before applying the dip powder, I actually highly recommend doing this step over a piece of paper or some cardboard, so that you can reuse any of the powder that gets all over the place. This step gets really messy and you do not want to waste this powder. Please note that I'm specifically using base coats and top coats made for dip and acrylic powder. After applying the dip powder, you're going to use a nail brush or a found out makeup brush to carefully dust off the excess powder. If you had applied the base coat correctly, you wouldn't have any patchiness in your nails as I do here. But I'm not going to worry about it because I am going to apply a second layer of the dip powder. If you want your nail color to be more opaque, you can apply multiple layers of the dip powder, but just note that too many layers can result in thick, bulky nails. After achieving your desired nail shade, you're going to apply the nail activator to cure your nails. Most dip powder kits come with this in a little bottle with a brush, but I found the spray to be a lot easier to use, also a lot more cost effective than the activator that comes in a lot of dip powder kits. After letting the activator dry for about 15 seconds, the next step is to add another layer of the base coat. Now give the base coat about 30 seconds to dry before following up with your next step. I'm now going to buff down my nails for any lumps and bumps that occurred during the application process. I want my nails to pretty much be as flat as possible. Nobody likes that lumpy, thick look that occurs with dip powder sometimes. As you can see, I have a bit of a lump here. You can also use this opportunity to reshape your nails and to kind of like shape your nails to have smoother edges. Now that that's done, I will be using a lint-free wipe or cloth to wipe away any dust that's on the nail. You'll then reapply the activator to cure your nail. Let this dry for about 15 to 20 seconds before applying your next step, which would be applying the top coat. So you're going to start off with applying one thin layer of the top coat. You're then going to allow your first coat to dry for about 20 seconds before applying your second layer of top coat. after the top coat has dried, you're then going to go ahead and rinse off any excess powder. So now I'm done applying the dip pedicure. I feel like I did a pretty okay job. A few pros with the dip pedicure is that it's very quick drying and you don't have to worry about expired nail polish or streaking nails, especially when working with challenging nail shades such as white. On the other hand, this can get really messy, and if you make any mistakes, they're going to be very challenging to correct. Also, this may not be for someone who loves to change up their nail colors often, as dip powder is pretty difficult to remove.